Welcome, everybody. This is Roster of the Misfit Effect. And of course, I'm joined with my beautiful, spectacular, and godsend co-host, the lovely Miss Sarah Lace.
Hey guys, we are back, and today I am bringing you obviously a very special guest. But today we have got an alt cutie over here. Today we have the gorgeous Briella Coley. I think you've only been working for about 2 years now, but girl, you have made a name for yourself already. So please go ahead and introduce yourself. Let them know who you are and what it is that you do.
Hi, I'm Briella Coley. I started with like OnlyFans and stuff about 2 years ago. And I'm just now getting into the mainstream professional side of porn. I started that about I think around like June of last year was when I did my first like pro shoot. And I did that for DP Diva, which is I did like double anal, double vag DP for like my very first pro shoot because I'm crazy like that.
I
Okay.
have a huge question because, okay, I don't know if like it
This is
popped up a
about the
lot, but
movie.
I asked this question a lot. Was it at the same time or was it just separate?
Like
The DVD DA.
it was at the same time, yeah.
So
Okay. Here's
for
here's 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 a
if you
backstory.
want,
There's
like,
a movie called
okay.
Orgasmo, and there's a woman in there talking about doing a DVDA. And I jokingly bring it up a lot, and everybody say it's too much. But you're the first person that just came out of nowhere that did it. And you're the
Mhm. Girl, yes, I give you so much props because that is a lot to take.
you are the
It was a
you
lot.
That's
you are
definitely
what you look
a
forward to, like, should like look at and like, learn. Oh my God.
Mhm.
I'm genuinely excited because I always bring it up because it's a great movie, but no one ever said like, yeah, I did DVDA. Ouch. How
Mhm.
was that?
All he's thinking is ouch, but I'm thinking like, how did that feel?
It was definitely overwhelming, but in a good way. I have always been the type to just kind of like, I don't know, I really like to challenge myself,
Mhm.
and I'm kind of an all or nothing person. I think like at the time, around that time last year, I was really struggling to like try and get into mainstream.
Mhm.
And I was just like on Twitter, just kind of like tagging directors and stuff. And then Claudio
Mhm.
saw my tweet and was like, "Oh, we'd love to have you on." And he was like, "We can do Perv City or DP Diva first." And I was like, "I want to do DP Diva first because it's just I don't know. I just love the idea of just going straight in the deep end because why not?" And I had a lot of fun.
That's amazing. Because honestly, I have not even done a DP on camera yet. I have done it off camera in my personal life. I've done both double vag and then just DP, one in each hole kind of vibe. But
hmm
to do it on camera, I'm sure is a big feat, you know?
Yeah, it was a lot. I definitely enjoyed the double anal a lot more than the double vag. I just feel like, I don't know, my ass could stretch a lot better and easier. And I pretty much just do like, I think like 90% of my scenes are anal. So that's just kind of what I do.
So,
So definite anal queen in training.
I've said this a lot. I have never done anal in my life.
Okay,
Wow.
Rockstar. I okay, so he's never, how would I say, penetrated
Given.
anyone, and then
Oh
he's
no, I don't take
obviously
anything. No,
never
no,
been
nothing.
penetrated.
Nothing goes inside of me. I had to, no, no. Hey, nothing goes
For
inside of my
clarification,
body.
guys,
We gotta specify. This is a do not enter. No, no. My special square. No, I
his
mean
no no
I've never given my my no no square. I've never given someone that. It's not.
zone.
Gotcha.
God, no, no, no,
But I will
no.
say I'm not anally trained at the moment, but I do love that special feeling that you get from anal.
Yes.
You
Yeah,
know,
it is a lot
absolutely.
of
So, question. And this is going. This is because you just like you hit a mark of my. This is the 260th, 270th episode, and I've asked this a lot, and no one never did it. Was it two? So you just amaze me right now. This is like a special. This is a special moment. Were they too small, like too thin ones, or was it just two girthy old dread type brother?
Yeah, they were both super girthy actually. I was surprised that I was able to fit both in there. Like I when I walked into set and saw their dicks, I was like, we can definitely do the DP. I don't know if they're both gonna fit in one hole at the same time, but it worked. I was surprised.
I
I
feel
know.
like a lot of it has to do with like the foreplay, even on camera,
Right.
get you excited for it.
Yeah, and like I've always been, I don't know, like since the first time I ever recorded myself, even just masturbating, I just love the idea of knowing that somebody's going to watch or is watching. So that in itself kind of turns me on more. So I'm just excited. So the camera's on me. I'm on my first pro set. I'm just the happy hormones are going and I'm just excited to be there. So I'm just
Yeah,
like I'm gonna
you're a
do the
little
best I
small
can.
thing too. So it's just like I've never seen the scene, and she just amazed
Okay.
me. And I'm just thinking like she's a little small thing. So I'm just trying to picture all of that going into this little small woman right here.
Yeah. It looks insane on video for sure. Yeah. I'm tiny. I know I'm tiny. I don't know how it works, but
No, it's done,
magic.
man.
It's
So, what has been the most fun thing you've done so far in the industry?
The most fun thing. Let's see. Hmm. I have probably my scene for Glory Hole Swallow. I did
Okay.
that recently. Um, and it was basically like I think it was probably like 20 plus guys in one day. Um, and yeah, just a glory hole. Like I was just like there was two holes on the side, a dick's coming through one side and another side, and I'm just switching between them and just making a bunch of guys come. I did anal at the glory hole too, which they really liked that.
hey, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
So did you end up swallowing all 20?
Yes, I think I did. I think I swallowed like most, and then I think a couple of them cream pied me. I don't
Hmm.
remember. It was a lot. It was a lot
Yeah,
one
it
day.
was a lot of juices everywhere, I'm sure.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yeah, but that was fun. And then of course, other than that, my Evil Angel debut was one of my favorites for sure because I've been like that's been my goal to like shoot for Evil Angel and it finally happened. So,
Is it out already or is it still pending?
it's out.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell you now. This episode won't air for a little bit because we were recording early. But who was the scene with and give us details?
Yeah, so it was with Richard Mann. Um, he literally so since I don't have an agent, so when it comes to mainstream bookings, it's all based off of me being on Twitter and just hoping that they notice me and trying to message them and blah blah blah, all that. So literally one day I posted like I'm gonna be at AVN these dates, and I just tagged him and he immediately saw it and he was like, I'd love to shoot with you. So I was like, what? No way, this is real. And then we booked it, we got it set up, and I just couldn't believe that he noticed me and it was real. And yeah, um, yeah, and the scene was super, super fun. Of course, I love anal, so I was excited to do anal scene. Um, and I think during AVN, I shot like 5 anal scenes back to back. Like
Jesus.
I did a double anal for like my sites. And then I did like multiple anal scenes after that. So
Okay, so the booty got no rest that week.
nope. But I
So,
had to rest definitely after that because not only did I get the flu, I also ended up having some like little tears. So I
Yeah.
had to get like cream, like hemorrhoid cream, and I had to take like sitz baths and then just a bunch of fibers so that I could, you know, not rip it again.
Hmm.
Get a second person that we spoke to recently that had the exact same issue at during AVN.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, yep.
Broke the booty hole.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
That,
someone was over there breaking booties during AVN.
mhm.
Yep.
I feel like that might be a trend that's starting that you guys are starting to make, you know?
Yes. Yeah, I definitely well, so I actually live in Kentucky.
Midwest?
So I when I work, I try to pack as much as I can into one trip
Hmm.
Yeah.
so that it's more cost efficient so I'm not going back and forth. So like for AVN week, I literally booked scene after scene after scene. And then me being like someone who primarily does anal, it was just all anal scenes. That's all I did. So
Yeah,
yeah, it was a lot.
she doesn't live in Los Angeles either. So when she travels out here, she tries the exact same thing.
Hmm.
Yes.
Like I live in LA. It's just more efficient for me. But I'm from the Midwest. That's why I scream Midwest. So I'm from your up north neighbor.
Hmm.
I'm from Indiana. I'm a Hoot.
Oh.
Born and raised a Hoosier. But question. I'm gonna get back on the sex stuff, but what are you doing in your free time? Like, what does what do you do for
But
fun?
um honestly, I feel like I've kind of like slowed down on like things because I feel like I kind of live a double life now. I'm like shooting porn so much and I feel like that's like all that I need. That's like my thrill. And then like when I'm not doing that, I'm just kind of home with my rats. I have pet rats. And I play with my rats. I also have a boyfriend and like we we like to go to like concerts and stuff and just little like dates and everything. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm kind of just chill outside of like porn and traveling.
I guess.
Um, I like going on hikes too. I like nature stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like it's not saying that we don't have hobbies, but I feel like once we are done with our day of porn, we need a
Hmm.
little bit of that me time,
Yeah.
like we don't always have time for hobbies. Sometimes we really just want to rest, do our self-care.
Hmm.
Sometimes that is just being one with nature or enjoying our Epsom salt baths as well.
Yes, definitely. Yeah, I think like before I started doing porn, I was like always wanting to like I don't know, like go out and drink and like do all that for like the thrill, right? But like now my job is like the thrill. That's the
Yeah,
fun thing, you know? So when I'm not doing that, I kind of just want to do something more chill most of the time. So, yeah.
I'm gonna get to
absolutely.
by the way. So, uh, is there five performer that you have not worked that you haven't worked with yet? That's mainstream that you really desperately want to work with?
Yes. Let's see. Well, wait, this is so crazy because literally two of them were on this list that I worked with a couple weeks ago, which was Owen Gray and Mike Adriano. Um,
Oh, awesome.
yeah. Well, Owen Gray, he wasn't my scene partner; he was the director. But my scene partner was Mickey Maud. But still, just that in itself was like a dream come true. Um, let's see. But yeah, I think other on my list, I definitely want to work with Dread. I mean, I've done double anal, so I think I can fit him in my ass for
Yeah, I
sure.
mean, yeah.
That makes
Yeah.
sense.
And I want to do like all anal with him because I don't know, like I like vaginal stuff, but she's a little bit more sensitive. I feel like my ass could just take more. um, and I want to work with. There's a lot of female performers that I want to work with. Valera Castile's one of them. Um, and Cassidy Lux. I actually already have worked with her, but oh wait, I don't think she's doing mainstream anymore.
Hmm.
Because I was
Sad.
gonna say, like, I did a like a content trade with her, but I was thinking like it would be really cool to like get together on like a Mike Adriano set or something. Yeah.
That would be pretty awesome.
Yeah. And then another one, like obviously, I mean, I met Owen Gray, but I would love to like film with Owen Gray and Small Hands, like the threesome with them.
Okay.
Yeah.
He was like, I want them all at once.
Yeah.
But I want Dread, like Owen Gray and Small Hands in the exact same scene at the same time. I can
Hey,
do
that would be a sexy one.
it.
Yes. That sounds amazing, actually.
I'm sure that would be a dream come true, though.
Yes.
It just sounds. I don't. It sounds like a lot. I
You
don't
got me
know.
flustered with
I
that one.
I don't watch a lot of anal scenes, but I'm just thinking of like you taking Dread and then like a quick break of having either Small Hands or Owen Gray in there, and then going back to Dread and then going. It's just like that poor booty hole.
It'll be okay.
It'll be
It'll be
okay.
okay.
I'm just thinking about your. So then, okay, since you mainly do anal, this would be a good question for you. Um, what's the best way that you prepare for doing as much as you do in the anal realm?
Well, one thing that definitely helps is, I mean, I do a lot of anal off camera with my boyfriend. Um, so I feel like I'm, for the most part, pretty much like ready. But definitely like the night before an anal scene, I make sure to eat something that's easily digestible. I take fiber supplements um, to help prep, and then of course I clean out in the morning, and it just depends on what time my scenes are. But usually I just like put a butt plug in and just keep it in right up until it's time to film, just to keep it stretched.
Yeah, I know I've seen people who get livid if they have like an anal scene and it's kind of like at like 4 or 5 o'clock because
Oh,
like
yeah.
they're like, I can't really eat all day. Like I can't do this, I can't do that, and I can't imagine. It's just I know it's a lot harder because it's during the nighttime, and you
Hmm.
at least want to like at some point eat before it gets too late, and you don't
Hmm.
want to you don't want to add mess to the.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. I will say though, like it's not really healthy to stop eating before an anal scene. You know, you still
Hmm.
need that, not just that stamina, but you need that actual fuel in your body. So I
Right.
feel like I think a big thing of it really is just picking the right foods to eat.
Yes. I actually, yeah, I know that there are certain foods that will just cause me to have poop problems. Like if I eat a bunch of cheese or pasta or something like that, like I won't be able to clean out right and it'll be a mess because it's happened before. So I learned my lesson with that one.
Right?
Yeah. So I usually just eat something that I know is easily digestible. So really just stay away from cheese, even though cheese is like my favorite food. But that definitely helps. And then so usually like the day of, if it's like early morning, like around like 10, 11 call time, something like that, I usually don't eat anything. But if it's more like later in the day, I'll like snack on stuff to make sure there's something in my belly, but no heavy meals after I've cleaned out.
Yeah, that I like to recommend like granola bars and gummy worms.
Yes, gummy worms. Yeah, that for sure. Just like fruit snacks or yeah, anything like that.
Absolutely. And would you say that the fiber supplements have really helped?
Yes, for sure.
Okay, because I feel like that's one of the things that I haven't tried is adding fiber supplements.
I actually have some right here, Metamucil.
Okay,
Yeah.
you just take some of the gummies and call it a day.
Yep.
You
I
know,
take them
Nice.
every day, but sometimes I'll like double up on them if I'm about to shoot anal.
Okay.
But yeah.
See, I've gotten the tip about taking Imodium the day
See,
before, the day
I've
of.
never tried Imodium and I'm a little afraid to just because I don't know. I have stomach problems. I don't want to like cause constipation for myself when I already struggle. So
Yeah, that's one of the things where I'm just kind of a little wary about. I try not to do it as often, but sometimes if it's a big anal scene, like for a big company or something, I'll be like, all right, let's make sure this is up to par.
Yes.
I'll take extra Imodium just because of that. But maybe the fiber supplements might be better.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a little healthier for our bodies too.
Yeah. Yeah, I just think it is nice to just like get it all out versus like it just staying stuck. It like feels better, at least for me. But
Absolutely. You
yeah.
feel lighter. You feel
Yes.
lighter when you're getting through that scene, I'd say.
Mm-hmm.
Roster's just staring at us
No,
like
because no,
know it's
I'm
funny.
staring, but I'm listening. I'm just listening because as someone who like does not need to do certain things, and since both of you beautiful human beings are performers and have taken anal scenes or done anal scenes, I'm just taken aback and just listening to the preparation.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because like I tell everybody, like because I have things like I can give people like, hey, I can get you a butt plug. But I know it's more to it than just waking up one morning and just say, okay, I'm gonna stick a butt plug up there and my booty will be stretched and you still
Yeah.
got poop in your booty hole and it's kind of like people are gonna come back with a poopy tip. And I know it's much
A
more
poopy tip.
a poop tip. Yeah. You don't
No,
you don't you
I
don't
get what you
you
mean,
don't
just
want to give
the way
someone
you
a
say
poop
it.
tip because no, it's a poop tip. It's a poop tip.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't want to give somebody a poop tip.
Oh my God.
They're gonna look at
But
that poop
look,
tip.
I will say in my personal life, I won't necessarily clean it out, unless I'm already like filming some like anal content on the
Mm-hmm.
side. Like, I'm not going to clean out specifically for my partner
Mm-hmm.
to an extent, of course. It'll still be relatively clean, but hey, if you want to play in the mud, like, let's
Yeah.
play.
Yep. I agree with that too.
Sorry.
Yep.
Like,
Unless
we've
I
done it
like
where just open the windows, like, crack the windows open, get some air in there, turn the fan on. Like, oh, there's a little bit of mud there. Like, you just wash the sheets afterwards.
exactly. Yeah. It's like stuff can be messy. I mean, yeah, I do it all. Like another thing too, like I love period sex. Like I'll have sex on my period. I'm just like, just put a towel down. It's fine. Like,
Exactly. That's how I am. Like, it's extra wet down there.
yeah.
Mhm.
You know, I've never been the opportunity to get my Red Wings.
Oh.
And I will say that is something that, like, it's a
Is that
very,
oh
like,
you never heard
taboo,
that term
like,
before?
topic with some people.
You never
I
heard that
feel
term
like,
before? I'm
wait,
sorry.
what?
I'm asking have you never heard that term before? Because you gave me a look. You never heard
But
that term Red Wings before? Talking to you.
Um, yeah, isn't that just means like fucking a girl
Okay.
on her period, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure. I'm like, you gave me a look. I'm like, has she never heard the term Red Wings?
Yeah, no, I know what you mean.
Like, my partner says that he is the mozzarella stick and that I'm the marinara.
I love that.
Mhm.
That's great.
Like, it's just extra saucy.
Yes, definitely.
Mhm. Like, I love it. It's just extra wet.
Yeah, and then I don't know, like for me, it actually helps my cramps. Like I feel like after it, like I don't know, helps my cramps go away. And then plus, I'm always like extra horny on my period, so I don't know, I'm just ready.
Well, I think that's
I
yeah, that's I forget the word for it, but it always says you're supposed to be extra horny when you're on your period, and then yeah, I know
Yeah.
that. That's true.
Yeah,
Hmm.
it's definitely true. But see, I will say when I'm on my period, I prefer more of like a softer sex, like the slower thrust, that like
Yes,
slow bump and grind. That is not the moment when I want it hot and heavy. I want
exactly. Me
more
too.
passion.
Yes. Definitely.
So no DPs on the period.
Well, I actually have.
The look she gave me, just like I didn't say all that now.
Right?
Yeah.
Neither of us did that.
Both of y'all give me a look like, come on, Raw.
You can still DP
We
with
we
slow,
we
passionate thrusts,
we
okay?
freaky over here. We ain't say all that now.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think during my DP Diva scene, I was on my period and I had to put the sponge in.
Oh my God.
So, yeah.
That
A lot.
that sponge is always an adventure. I was
Uh-huh. Yeah, it was really stuck up there, but I was able to get it. I have pretty long fingers, so.
I was
no.
I was showing a picture, a video to someone yesterday of someone in my home that
No.
had their that they did sales on her period, and she came to my house. It was just like I can't get it out. It's literally like an adventure. Like someone was holding her leg up, and so it was like holding one leg down, just literally trying to get the damn sponge.
It was up there. So one thing that I will say that we have, well, two things we say we've learned. One is if you can't get it out, you can put a like a hot water bottle against the tummy and basically wait for the muscles to kind of loosen up a little bit and hopefully it'll go down. Or you can get the like the douche and just fill it up with regular water and
Mhm.
just kind of squirt it up there, and the extra weight of the sponge will kind of make it go down a little bit.
Oh, cool. I've never had one get like stuck, but thank you for that. Because if it does, I'll probably freak out and
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah,
they
because
were
the thing is,
freaking out
panicking is what made it worse. You know, all the panicking caused all the muscles to kind of like tighten
Mhm.
up and pulled it up
Definitely.
there more. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. I just find it
trial and
like
error.
I find
Trial.
it scary, but I also find it hilarious because they came to my house exactly after they were like, I can't get it out, and
Mhm.
they tried to help me there, and I didn't want to see there any longer, and I came back here and help.
Oh.
And I'm
But
like,
still, we're all here for each other, so we definitely help. It turned into a group project.
Yeah.
so
Absolutely.
so 5 years, 10 years from now, what do you like? What's your plan? What is your long-term goal in this industry?
Um, well, I don't know. There's so many different directions that I like could see myself going. I definitely want to at some point have my own production company.
Mhm.
Like I want to perform obviously as long as like I possibly can, but I definitely want to have my own production company. And I don't know, I think it'd be super cool to just kind of be behind the scenes and hire talent and write scripts and film and do all of that. I just think it'd be so cool. Because I do have a bit of a creative side to me, so I think it'd be cool to like tap into that. I also, yeah, I really something. This is more of a like I don't know if this is more of a long-term goal, but something I really want to do soon is go to Europe, specifically Prague, so that I can do all of the like crazy gangbangs and like piss stuff and like I just love those scenes. I'm like I feel like I would love all of that. Um, yeah.
So this I'm gonna jump into your alt BDSM stuff. So what kinks that are outside the norm that you enjoy doing?
Um, Definitely piss stuff is my one of my favorites. Um, I love being peed on. I love drinking piss. I love it in my mouth, especially if I have multiple people peeing on me at once. Um, yeah. I actually have an idea for, hopefully I can do it for my birthday, which is in June. Um, I want to do I want to do like a piss party kind of thing. So I think it'll be cool if I like dress up in like a yellow bikini, yellow hair bows, and get like a kiddie pool kind of thing, and then just have like multiple as many guys as I can get pee on me, and then I just play in it, and then they get like water guns and like squirt me with it, and it's just a piss party. I feel like that would be really fun.
When's your birthday?
June 11th.
I,
Oh my
I,
God, this coming out right before your
this
birthday.
comes out right before your birthday. This comes out June 2nd. So I tell people do this some sort of times. Like I've the first time I did I recorded a pee scene, it threw me off because like I'm like we're outside doing it, mind you. And like the only thing I can concentrate on more so was the piss that missed, like hitting the ground and rolling toward me. So I'm more concerned about, piss going on my shoes. And then I'm like, oh my God, this is different. I'm like, okay, please don't hit my foot.
Yeah, that's understandable. I did a recent scene. I just called it Piss Bath. It's on my mini vids. And I think it was three guys and one girl. I was in a bathtub and they were all just standing around me and like pissed on me. And then, which this part actually wasn't even planned, but the drain was plugged. So the piss like kind of filled up to about like an inch in the tub. So I was able to like splash around in it and yeah, roll
Oh
around in
my
it.
God.
Oh,
That's
I
pretty
do need to say
funny.
this. Everybody out there who listening, serious tip. If you know you're going to pee on somebody, drink water.
Yes.
Do not drink asparagus or
Yeah.
anything that has a taint tart smell that can wind up in your
Mhm.
glands because they will taste it. There's a horrible taste, and don't do that to people. So if you are
Yeah.
blessed with the opportunity to do anything toward this person, and you're a creator out there, and you hear this like, oh, I get to pee on this person. Please do
Hmm.
not drink no damn asparagus or drink a whole bunch of fatty foods
Yeah.
or drink something that you know is going to be disgusting.
Hmm. No
Yes.
coffees, no energy drinks,
Yeah,
and
no beer.
no smoking, please.
Yes.
Because I will say, even smoking, like we will taste it in your cum, and I'm sure you can taste it in the pee as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it has a bitterness like taste to it. I don't know if it's weird to say, but it does have a smoky taste. Like at
Yeah.
least it has that smoky taste, and it's a little bitter.
Yeah. I've had that experience for sure.
I
Yeah.
would say like the best cum that I've tasted, he was actually on a vegan diet.
Oh,
So, the healthier the better.
yes, definitely.
Yeah, I know some performers that will only do the pee or swallow if their male talent is vegan or vegetarian.
Hmm.
Like that doesn't consume any meat, period. Like I know I
Mhm.
think they said some fish is okay, but like certain meats, like especially their beef or pork, they will not swallow or drink their urination because they hate the taste of that it leaves.
Hmm.
Yeah. I do feel like it makes it taste like heavier.
Yeah.
I don't even know how to describe the taste like in cum, but I will say like it tastes heavier and a little more meaty, but I don't know. I don't even know how to explain it either.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I know what you mean. Yeah, I'm just trying to like compare to like different like cum that I've tasted, and I'm like, yeah,
Right? I don't
they're all
know
different.
why I've done that, but I just kind of sat there and I was thinking of all the different cum that I've tasted. And I was like, in a sense, ranking them. And I was like, okay, I really do prefer vegan. Like,
Yeah,
vegetarian is great too, but vegan is it. The
that's
flavors,
yeah,
absolutely.
Oh, no, no.
Tasted cum or
I've
pee.
never, I definitely never tasted cum. I've probably actually accidentally tasted pee. Because when you're licking vagina, sometimes they don't dap all the way and you lick it, you know it's there. But you're nasty, you're freaky, you still just gonna keep on continue.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a
yes.
little
No,
salty.
and for the dudes out there saying you don't continue, yeah, you do. Stop lying. You
Mm.
might want to say in comments, I don't do that. Yeah, you do, you nasty mother effers. You know you do it and it tastes and like you just ignore the taste because you're licking pussy. I'm just
Mhm,
saying. I'm sorry. Or booty. I don't know what y'all do, but still, y'all know y'all doing it. So
mhm.
don't lie. But
I always
uh,
joke that you just use a little more spit.
let's come again.
I always joke that you just use a little more spit, so you won't taste it.
Yeah.
You
I
just
mean, I mean, it's just flavor.
just
Everybody,
a little added flavoring.
it's
So you
just it's just
feel,
it's just syrup.
yeah, I guess you can call it like that.
It's chocolate syrup. It's yellow, but I don't know what syrup that's yellow. It's just caramel.
Oh my god.
It's
Oh my
caramel, or do
god.
y'all say caramel? I see.
I said caramel.
But yeah, I prefer caramel. But it is it is what it is. It's just you just add a little flavor. And I lost my train of thought because you said more than one. You said more things than just pee, and I forgot what I was about to say. Um,
Oh
my
my.
train of thought is gone. Oh, oh my God, it's gone completely.
Okay, so I have a question.
Thank you.
Since you have already started strong, what are some kinds of scenes that you haven't done that you would like to try?
Um, I definitely, I mean, this is going back on the piss thing, but I would love to do a scene where I get like a guy or two or maybe three like piss inside of my butthole, and then I can like squirt it out and do like an anal piss fountain.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's one that I've really been wanting. Um, and also, so I actually haven't, well, the most guys that I've had like during a gangbang was only three. So I really want to do a multiple guy gangbang, like a 8+ guys.
Yes.
Um, what else? There's
I
more.
personally feel like it's not a gangbang until there's four or more. But I don't
Yeah,
really know.
yeah. What else? Hmm.
But basically you want a real gangbang and
Yeah.
you want three guys to pee on you for that anal fountain.
Yes, I want an anal piss fountain. Yeah, I love that so much.
I have a qu- I have a question because I seen this more so a few years ago. I don't really see it a lot now. But have you ever had someone use you as like a cereal bowl?
I know what you're talking about.
Ooh.
No, not yet, but I would love that.
Okay. Okay.
I've seen that. That was pretty cool.
Like,
They use the what is it, like the speculum or whatever it's called?
Hmm.
Put it in the booty, fill it up with some milk and some, we'll just say, Fruit Loops.
Yeah.
they make you
Or
sit,
another
they make
fun
you sit
one.
back and eat it. Like,
Hey, why not?
Another fun one that I've seen is like using like the speculum thing and then just having somebody play like mini golf and then like putting the golf balls like in my ass.
Oh, that would be pretty cool. That would definitely be really cool. I
Yes.
feel like another one you might be able to do or might be interested in doing would be something like an Easter vibe with some Easter eggs.
Yes, I could lay eggs.
Exactly. Something
Yes.
along those lines might be pretty fun.
For sure.
I would like I don't know like how it comes out, but I would be scared like a golf ball would get stuck if it's put up there without
Mm,
something to make sure it can be pulled out.
Hmm.
well, you got the natural muscles to kind of help excrete it.
Yeah, but sometimes stuff goes up instead of going down. Like yeah, I poop and I know stuff goes up instead of going down sometimes.
Yeah. Well, I'm willing to take that risk. It would be a funny doctor's trip to be like,
Oh
there's a
no,
golf
no. I
ball.
like if you can do it and you have the booty muscle because I know you are a booty connoisseur. Do it.
I
I
think
just
she can. I absolutely think that she can do it.
I'm willing to try for sure.
I think like it's like doing Kegels in a sense. You're
Yeah.
kind of helping push it down. I
oh no,
think
I'm like I mean I don't know what all this girl can take up her booty hole.
A
I'm
lot.
learning I'm learning more about
I mean, if she's done a DP, she can take a golf ball or two
Yeah,
or
yeah,
three.
definitely.
we do more than two. 'Cause
Absolutely three,
if
I'd
she,
say.
if she can take if she can take dread like a pro, like
Mhm.
and just willing to take it like a pro, like she can put a lot up in there. I'm just
Exactly.
I really hope that Dred responds to my email soon because I've emailed him a few times,
Mm.
and I'm like hoping that I can shoot with him at some point.
I
you
So,
could
gotta
definitely see it
you
happening,
you just gotta
especially
keep
if he saw your Richard Man scene. He'd
mhm.
be like, "Oh yeah, she can take it,
Yeah.
handle it."
Yeah, I definitely I don't know. I get nervous when I see how like big the dicks are sometimes, but then like when it's actually happening, I'm like, okay, this isn't as scary as I thought it was.
Exactly. And who knows, you might even come from it.
Yes.
I have a
Yeah. I mean,
question.
I'm able to come from anal like 100% of the time, always. Like anal just makes me come a lot harder, quicker, easier. Um, so yeah, that's partially why I do it more because it's just more pleasurable.
I get
I have a
that.
question. Do you why you do you prefer thinner or thicker?
um, Definitely thinner for vaginal and thicker for anal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
'Cause I know
What about length?
Length, honestly, I feel like I'm not very much of a size queen as far as length goes. Um, I think I need to do more like depth training, like anally for sure. Because like once it's like if it's too long, then it like is just a little bit too much. So my ass can stretch really good, but I just feel like as far as like depth goes, it's not there. And definitely I'm not really great with length for vaginal, because I do like have endometriosis actually. So like when it hits the cervix, it's just like too much. So that's
Yeah.
why I'm like, if I work with Dread, I just want him only in my ass, and I'll try to
yeah.
get him as far down my throat as possible, but we'll see.
See, that honestly, that definitely makes a lot more sense as to why you are an anal queen. But I will say, like, even in general, the pussy only goes so deep. You know,
Hmm.
like, even as aroused as we are, it only goes to a certain depth. Versus the booty hole, think about how many, what, miles of intestines there are. Like, it
Yeah,
really just has a
So
little bit more training that you have to do.
right, exactly.
You just gotta train it and just take it further.
Yes.
Versus with the pussy, like you can train as much as you want to, but
Hmm.
it's still only gonna go so deep.
Right. Yeah. It's not gonna, you can't change the structure of it. It's gonna be how it is. And then I'm super tiny anyways. So it's like more, I don't know, it's just more tiny, I guess.
Mhm. Absolutely.
yeah,
Speaking of tiny, how tall are you?
I am, well, I'm 5'9" actually. So I'm pretty tall. I'm just very
Yeah.
thin.
oh, you know what? I'm gonna say this, and I don't mean any disrespect. You look shorter in the
Mhm.
video that I just went through a few. I didn't look through all like. Oh yes,
But you do look like a little shoddy
you look
though.
small. You look
You look
shorter.
short.
Okay, but
Yeah.
yeah, that's why you can take all that stuff because you're taller than
Yeah.
me at least. I'm short.
I will say though, you're still absolutely petite. So I say there's not too much room in there anyways, you know?
Yeah.
Mm.
So here I'm thinking you're like shorter than me. I'm 5'6", thinking you're shorter than me, and I'm like, no, you got. I have to look up to you like, ah.
Yeah. I'm 5'9" and then I always wear heels and stuff, so even taller than that.
Ooh, we love us a tall goddess.
Yes.
The
So okay, we talked about the two that you did
DVDA.
professionally. What ones are coming out that you did personally just for your OnlyFans directly or for your mini vids?
Um, let's see. Um, oh, some that are coming out or some that are already out, you
Either
mean?
That are
or,
coming out, I
because
say.
like this is coming out June 6th. So
June 2nd.
anything that you said, huh?
June 2nd.
June 2nd, I'm sorry. June 2nd. I'm beginning June 2nd. So anything that you want to talk about that comes out you know, that's gonna be out there either in June or in May, or it's up to you. This is your time.
Okay. So definitely um one of my favorites that has already came out is my 3-on-1 double anal DP scene. It is on my ManyVids and OnlyFans. Um, that one was, yeah, it was just super fun to have like a self-produced double anal for my own sites. Um, but yeah, it was really fun to do that one because I tried like a different position for double anal that I hadn't tried before. So it was basically two of the guys are like their legs are like kind of like crossed over each other, so their dicks are just kind of like this, and then I'm sitting on both of the dicks.
Ooh,
Yeah.
okay. It's where they're like almost scissoring.
They're basically scissoring, yeah.
So good.
Yeah, so that was really fun. But yeah, and then I also just recently filmed my very first scene with a trans girl,
Okay.
which has been on my bucket list for a while. And it was a all anal scene, so she fucked my ass, fucked my throat. Like it's
May
very like a hardcore scene.
may I ask
Um,
who?
huh?
May I ask who? Which TS
Who was
performer?
your co-star?
Oh, her name is Luna Nix.
Okay.
I don't know if she does mainstream at all, but I know she's very big on ChatterBait. She does a lot of camming, and many vids and stuff like that.
Okay.
So that's out. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like I've kind of slowed down a little bit on like my own stuff, because I've been shooting so much mainstream.
Mhm.
No,
Uh,
it's always important to say, look, I did a scene with blah blah. It's awesome. Like how you got excited when you did the scissors when you talk about the scissor dudes. Like, yeah, I got these dudes a scissor out my booty hole.
yes.
Yep, yep. That scene was a highlight too. Go
Yeah.
watch that. They're
Yeah, that's
scissoring, they're scissoring up my booty hole.
Yes, it was super, yeah, super fun. I don't know. I think that my um something I just want to like continue on with my brand is just having a lot of group scenes. Like I really like having multiple guys. Um yeah, just multiple guys sharing me. Another thing too I'd love to do is a like bisexual boy girl. So like having the guys like be into each other as well kind of thing.
yeah.
Have you messaged that site that does that?
Is it Biphoria? I think that's what it's
I
called.
don't know I don't know the name of it by heart, but I've seen a lot of I've heard sometimes that they're always looking for more girls because I know there's a lot of females who aren't too okay with working with performers if they're doing
Oh, like
bisexual stuff.
crossover. Yeah.
Yeah, crossover
Yeah.
at the same time.
Mm.
And
Mhm.
so I've heard sometimes they're really looking for more people. Um, I'm trying to say this in the most PC way without offending anybody, y'all.
Yeah, no, I get
So
what you mean. Yeah.
they're always looking for people who are more or who are okay with it, you know. So
Sign me up. I'm ready because I'm 100%
yeah,
okay.
if you message them, I'm like I'm sure they will consider you because
Yeah.
one, you're art and people love that. Then two, like you're willing to do that, and then that's another plus. And it just and then you're okay with anal and stuff like that
Hmm.
because there are some people, some male performers that only do anal in females and males, and that just adds another. Oh, she does it all, and it just adds another plus.
Absolutely.
And she's gonna mess around and message them today and like have 2, 3 shoots with them already shot before this comes out. And it'd be
Probably.
like, oh, that's old news. She already got like a 5-star rating on this scene with blah blah and blah blah. That's old news. Yeah,
Probably.
she already got an alert that she's gonna get an award for this scene. speaking of awards, are you going to do you attend the award shows?
I've been to like one of them. I think I went to it was XBiz Miami last year is
Okay.
the one that I went to. Um, and then I went to AVN, but I didn't stay for the awards. For this year, I actually ended up leaving a couple days before the convention was over. Um, I don't know. I kind of just want to wait until like I'm able to do like a signing or something at like a booth because I haven't been like invited to do that yet. And I don't know, I just feel weird walking around
I'm gonna be
without.
honest with you. Two things actually. One, sometimes if you just email them, they'll give you a booth. So sometimes they'll even ask. They'll just say, "Hey, you want to sign?" And there are a few like X3, they'll
Mhm.
just give you a booth for free, depending. But if you buy one, you're in a better spot. But if you just
Mhm.
ask for one, they'll give you like a space so you can sign, which is really good. And two, sometimes it's good just to meet the people because you
Mhm.
never know who's there. And that's what I was getting to was the alt erotic awards are coming up soon. And I was gonna
Mhm.
say just since that is your like one of your flavors,
Mhm.
just being in that world, like you'll meet like people like heck Ivan and other people like that down there. And they say, "Oh, you're blah blah." Yeah, okay, let's get her in something. Okay, and then you're booked. It's
Mhm.
all these award shows and conventions are just huge networking things for people who have never not met somebody. And I
Mhm.
understand like you don't want to I don't travel because I'm not a performer, so I get it completely.
Yeah.
So, but like as a performer, like if people don't see your face, they don't know who you are. So you gotta get out there and but I would definitely recommend hitting up the All Erotic Awards. I forget where it's at this year. I think it's in the same spot, but I forget. And yeah, I think it'll be a highlight for you to go.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I'll have to check that out for sure. I think yeah, networking is definitely like the best thing to do, especially since I'm self-booking. I don't have representation, right? I literally am my representation, so I have to like get my name out there as much as possible. Um, I actually did when I did go to AVN, I spoke with Hookup Hotshot,
Mhm.
which
Okay.
is literally like one of my dream shoots to do because they do the piss stuff, they do the hardcore anal. I'm like, that's right up my alley. Um, so yeah, and they said they definitely want to hopefully get me booked soon. I'm not sure when that's going to be, but um, yeah, one day.
Hey, of
Yeah.
course. I would love to see you on Hookup Hotshot.
Yeah, thank you. I feel like I will just have a blast on there for sure.
It's
It definitely
Yeah.
it's the
seems like
20 it's
you're
the
kind of
29th to the 31st of May in Vegas.
Huh?
It's the
okay.
29th to the 31st of May in Vegas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's when they do the all erotic stuff. And they always have, Bad Dragon there and people like that. There's a lot of people there that, I feel that would help your brand significantly. Since
Mhm.
you're especially since you're self-booking, which is so much harder to do. And the
It is
fact
very
and
hard.
the fact that you have done so much by yourself is a testament to how business minded you are.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
I'm a hobby buff for a second. So, but yeah, that's just another avenue to say, hey, I am here. I am down for almost anything,
Mm-hmm.
you know, because I know you gave a list, but you're probably down for a few more things that you don't want to talk about right now. You're like, oh, you think I'm down for anal and pee. Little do you
Yeah,
know. Little do you know.
I'm down for it all.
I'm down.
Something I actually am interested in doing, hopefully, when I go to Prague one day, is have you heard of the 100% Hell scenes that Angelo Godchak does?
Oh no.
No. What is that?
It's basically a super extreme rough gangbang, and it's full of like it's definitely like has like double anal, triple penetration. As many, they just stuff you as much as possible. Lots of slapping, spitting, very rough, hair pulling, sometimes like hitting, like actual punching. Like
Mhm.
it's one of those scenes where you'll leave with bruises type of thing. So
Okay.
yeah.
That sounds like well, then again, like
It
I'm
is in a safe, consensual space, so it is not abuse.
Right. Yeah. And
no,
I've
no,
talked
no, no, no,
to
no, no.
yeah.
I meant like the levels, because like I know what's that word I'm looking for here, Sarah? Starts with M. Masochist. I know, like I'm a little bit of a masochist, but like I feel there's a limit to that also. But I don't know. I don't know. I've never experienced extreme masochism.
Yeah.
I will say I've watched a few of those scenes and they are absolutely hardcore. Well,
Mhm.
not that specific company, but those types of scenes,
Yeah.
they could definitely be hardcore. But I've seen where at the end of it, like the female talent, she's just so
Happy.
happy.
Laughing. Are
Yeah,
Right.
are you
just
into
laughing
electricity?
and just come drunk, essentially.
Yeah, exactly.
Hmm.
Are you into electricity?
Electricity.
Or the shocking, just shock.
I've not tried that, but it's something I want to try.
Okay.
Thank you, Ray.
Yeah. I don't know. I think I definitely like overstimulation and just like sensations in general, right?
Okay.
I even like with when I'm like trying to like orgasm, I have to have overstimulation. Like it's really hard for just regular penetration, oral, anything, just if it's just one thing at a time, it's not going to do anything for me. I really need that extra like it has to be
Stimulation.
overwhelming in order for me to come.
It has to be like no, not just the bare minimum. It has to be, oh, you're doing it here. I need something here too. I need this
Yes.
going on. Like, and that's another reason I think you would like, because a lot of times when I've seen people get shocked, they either have like they either like clamped or tied up or whatever, like hog tied and stuff like that. And they use a by the way, y'all, if y'all are shocking people, make sure you know how to do it right to not hurt somebody. But they're using like a little shocker thingy, and they're just going down their body, whatever. They do it, in a right way, and it just feels really good if they do it the right way. And like
Yeah.
there's a lot of people, because I know Sarah saw a shocker the other day, and know that it's how extreme it is, but it doesn't hurt if it doesn't hurt if someone does it right. And you
Mhm.
like genuinely you won't bruise, but it's fun.
At the end of
Yeah.
the day, it depends on how sensitive your body is. Because for me, it wasn't too painful, but we did try it on the meaty part of my thigh,
Hmm.
and immediately my body started to welt in those spots.
Oh,
So I will say, like, I may like it, but a lot of people will not do it on me specifically for that reason.
yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah. That's one of those things is like I may like spanking and flogging and stuff like that, but I bruise so easily
Hmm.
to the point where sometimes sometimes the dom will be like, okay, you may say it's green, but we're yellow or we're
Yeah.
red now.
Right.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Do
I
you
also like for me, I enjoy pain, but it also just depends on the day because like some days I'm like really enjoying it, and other days my body is just like not cooperating with what my brain and my heart wants, you know.
Yes.
I'm actually working on a sleeve, like my tattoo that I'm getting. Like
Oh,
Ooh,
that's
that is
nice.
so pretty.
this part, like I tapped out so early for some reason. I just couldn't handle it that day. But like I did all of this like without a break and it was fine.
Hmm.
But this, I was just like, I don't know why I'm almost in tears right now today. Like, so
I get that. And I feel like it's not just because of the spot that it's in, because with this one, I feel like that's a more sensitive location anyways.
Mm-hmm.
But
It's
it really
tricky
does
because
depend on the day.
I have
Yeah.
tattoos on my right titty and my left titty, and like the one on my left titty really didn't hurt, but this one right here, I don't. My titty was kept jumping the entire time, like kept moving, and he kept having to read. I hated this one. It's my favorite. It's my favorite one, but it just this one hurt. So I don't know. And
See,
yeah,
some spots are always going to hurt worse than other spots.
that can't
Yeah,
just
for
be it
sure.
because this this
I don't know if you've heard this before, but I have heard that some people have orgasmed with tattoos, like getting tattoos.
Okay, well, I will say, so I have hip tattoos like right on my hip bones.
Uh-huh.
And it was weird because like the further down it went, I could literally feel it inside of my like vagina. It was like a weird tingly sensation in
Yeah.
there. And it was painful, but it was also like, I don't know, it just felt like somebody had a vibrator like all the way up inside of me. And I was just like, I kind of like this feeling.
Oh my God. That sounds hot. I'm not even going to
Yeah.
lie.
Yeah, it was cool.
I have a question.
Yes.
Well, a statement. So a friend of mine, and Sarah knows this friend, got it like she actually did a turn her getting a tattoo into a scene because what she did was she got a tattoo, anal tattoo, and
Mm-hmm.
while she was getting an anal,
Rounds.
like like yeah, like around the hole, and while she was getting it, like during he was taking breaks and having sex with her in the booty hole, then came back and continued with the tattoo.
Mm-hmm.
Would you
Whoa, that's
would
insane.
would you think you'd be interested in doing something like that, or is that too much for you?
Yes, I'm down.
She said it felt really good too. Like she herself is an anal queen as well, and she said that actually felt really good.
Ooh, that
Like
sounds
she said at
fun.
first, it obviously was like the regular kind of pain, but once she was getting more simulation and stuff like that, getting more turned on, like it felt better and it felt so good.
Yeah.
She was
Yeah,
like sucking dick while she was getting like her tattoo done.
And
yes. Oh my God, yeah. Wait.
Mm-hmm.
I think that would be really cool. Now I'm just thinking like just me getting a tattoo literally anywhere and then also having like a dick in my mouth would
Yeah.
definitely make it. Wow, I got to do that.
I will. She got nominated for this scene too. She got a like
Mm-hmm.
she didn't win, but like she was nominated. So if I'll look see if I can find it later on, and a preview of it, and I'll send it to you. But
Yeah.
I'm like that is a
Yep.
because she was telling me about I heard about it a few years later because she's one of my good friends, and I'm like, oh my God,
Mm-hmm. I heard it was an insane feeling.
Like
Absolutely.
fun.
oh my God. So where can everybody find you? That's how we're gonna end. We're gonna end on anal
Nail
tattoos.
tattoos.
Anal tattoos. That's how we're gonna end. Now, where can everybody find you, get your content, buy your content. We don't steal out here. Purchase.
Yeah. So the easiest way is to literally just go to briellacoley.com. And it will take you to a landing page that has all of my links, my mini vids, my OnlyFans. Um, I have Sex Panther if you want to chat with me. I do video calls and stuff like that as well. You can find my Instagram, Twitter, Pornhub. Literally everything is under briellacoley.com. Um, and I also, if you just search Spooky Kooky Girl on Instagram and Twitter, you could also just find me there. But yeah, just searching my name is the easiest way. So
Sweet.
Sarah, where can they find you?
You guys can find me on iamsarahLace.com. All of my links and my social medias will be on there.
We are the Burbank Misfits on Instagram, Burbank Misfits on the Facebook, and Twitter and Blue Sky. Yeah, I said the Facebook and it threw me off for a second because it hasn't been the Facebook since 2008. Different story though, different times. I joined it when it was still the Facebook, so I can call it the Facebook. Yes, I'm that old. And
So
I am Raw Star on Instagram and on the Twitter and on Blue Sky. Ma'am, ain't no queen. Uh you are you are fun. And I hope that you get everybody big in the industry inside of you, your booty hole at once.
yes.
Um, phrase eventually in there at least once, not
Yeah.
all at once. That's that's
Yeah.
that's that's just kind of scary. But and we wish you the best in everything that you do in the future.
Thank you so much.
Everybody, please tune in next week and be well, stay blessed, stay amazing.